Hey guys, welcome back to my video. My name is Caitlin and today we are getting into a swatch party with the brand Pretties for your face. So if you like Pretties for your face or you just like eyeshadow in general and you want to see some pretty swatches and see me test a few out on my eyes to get this look today, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video today, I would love it if you would just take a second and click the subscribe button. I upload videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. It's totally free to subscribe for more makeup, beauty, and lifestyle content. Don't forget to, if you are already subscribed, you can click the bell for notifications and give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna go back in time where I don't have this much makeup on and we're gonna get into the swatch party. All right, so we are gonna swatch everything out and then I will pick which ones to test on the eyes. Right now I have everything for the most part on my face already makeup wise, other than, you know, eye stuff and a lip because I want it to match. I did throw in a couple just random mattes in my crease because I purchased all shimmers. Pretties for Your Face does have matte shades. I just didn't purchase any in this particular haul. So here's just a random Z palette I have. And with the exception of this round one, this one's from Copacetic Cosmetics. All the other like round ones here, these 10, are the ones from Pretties for Your Face. So my first time trying the brand. Normally these shadows are $5 to $10 each. They were having a big site-wide 50% off sale. So I paid $2.50 to $5, depending on if it was just a regular shimmer or duochrome or multi-chrome. So let's get into it. But I believe all of these are still available on the site. They just might be a little bit more than, you know, obviously when a sale is going on. So I'm gonna let you know the name, show it to you in the pan, and then swatch it on my arm here. So we're gonna start with the greens that I got. The first one I got is called Slimer. Again, these are all metallics. And let's see, I think I'm gonna swatch them on my right arm here. Ooh, that feels very soft. Ooh, okay, ready? Yeah, that's fun. That's just like a nice lime summery pop. Ooh, I like that one. I like that a lot. Okay, next in the green family, somewhat similar, a little bit lighter, is this one in Shock. To me, I don't know how it looks to you, but in my little monitor here, it almost looks like more yellow leaning instead of green. This one feels a little bit different. It feels a little smoother, not as textured. I know these all were released at different times, different collections. So here's Shock. Nice. Yeah, I would say the quality looks consistent. They're pretty similar. They're really pretty similar, but this one is just slightly lighter than the other one. Be nice for like if I want to do like a gradient or ombre or something like that. I'm really excited about this green one. Now this is one I believe that was a little bit more. This is called Zodiac, and it just looks like it has a lot more, I don't want to say glitter because none of these are pressed glitters, but maybe mica or whatever it is that they put in it to make it sparkly. It has a lot more than the other shimmers. I mean, look, that would be a gorgeous, like, Christmassy shade right there. Ooh, or anytime, obviously. Okay, here we go. Zodiac. Ooh, that's nice. These are all nice, guys. The quality is there. It's like green and gold reflect in that one. The other ones, the reflect is kind of just like a similar color to the base, but Zodiac does have a little bit more of like a different-ish color. Like the reflect looks a little gold to me in that one. Next, we're gonna go into the couple kind of like bluey shades that I got. I know, who am I getting bluish ones? So the first one is Kilowatt. So sparkly. They're also sparkly. Okay, here's Kilowatt. Sorry, I know my finger behind there, you can still see the green from the previous shades. But there's Kilowatt. We're gonna put that right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, guys, that has like purple and blue. That's one of the shifty ones. So we have one of the, I guess I'll say duochrome. It's like kind of a grayish deeper base, but then it has both blue and purple and even some pink reflect in there. Very pretty. Next we have Galaxy, which I think is similar looking, but I think when we swatch it, we'll be able to see the differences between that and the last one. Here we go. These are really like, I don't know if crumbly is the right word, but like you're gonna have to be careful when you use these. I can already tell because they could probably, depending on the shade, cause some fallout here. Yeah, can you guys see the difference? Hopefully, between the shades. They're similar, but they're not the same. This one's deeper, and the reflect looks the same, but I think the base is maybe a little bit deeper. They're similar, but they definitely are different. Okay, now we're gonna go into like the silvery-ish, purpley-ish kind of colors that I got here. And we're gonna start with the shade Quiet Skies. I'm really enjoying these so far, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys buy singles like this, or are you more palette type people? I've always been more of a palette type person, but I have found that I have so many palettes that now I just want kind of like a couple special shades here or there to go with other palettes I have. Like I said, like today I used some random mattes from a palette that are fine, but they're nothing special. And then I can take a single and kind of add to it. So here's Quiet Skies. That's pretty. Ooh, that's like a charcoal, kind of silvery gray. Nice. Look at this nice color story I have going on here, guys, so far. I like it. Tried to pick stuff that would be kind of cohesive and go together. Next, we're gonna do Haunt. Kind of also like icy looking, but more purple than it is like charcoal or gray like the last one. So here is Haunt on the finger, and then swatched. Yeah, hopefully you can see the undertone of it is a little more purple, and it is a little icier than Quiet Skies here. I know they're similar, but what can I say? There's a certain vibe I was going for, so I kind of intentionally got ones that were a little similar. A few more here. I have Death Do Us Part. Here's the next one. The undertone of Death Do Us Part looks similar to Haunt, but it looks like it's gonna be a lot sparklier. So here's Death Do Us Part. Let's compare it from the last one. Yeah, see, it's a little deeper too. It is. It's a lot purplier too. That one has a little bit more of a warm undertone to it than the last one. Nice. Guys, they have all kinds of colors. I mean, they have pinks, reds, oranges, yellows, you name it. I just went more for like the purple green vibe because, hello, if you're new to my channel, purple and green eyeshadow is just what I always gravitate towards. Second to last here, we have Phase, another of the icy purples. I think when I ordered these and I was having the sale, I was like, oh, things that will go with my hair at this point in time, maybe is what was going on in my brain with these. Ooh, okay, so there's Phase. Let's compare it to what we got going on here. Very nice. I mean, they're all nice, guys. I feel like a broken record, but they are all very nice. This one has, I think, the same undertone as Death Do Us Part, but the reflect is a little more pink, I think, in this one than in this one. I truly don't think it's translating on camera that well, but it is what it is. And then lastly, I picked up Luis, which is more of a warm-toned classic purple, in my opinion, as opposed to those more like icy lavender ones that I showed you. So here's Luis. And I think you'll be able to see right away the difference. Oh yeah. So here's all 10 shades I picked out, guys. What do you think? I am much more into, like I said, picking like a few sparkly ones that look interesting, even if it is $5 for a single normal price and not the sale. If you want a whole palette, spend $30 and you're like, these shades are all okay, but this one's really good. You're better off spending the $5 on the shimmery, sparkly single instead of getting the whole palette. You're actually saving money that way instead of getting a bunch of shadows that you're feeling like they're okay, but I really get it for this one. I'd rather just get the one. Does that make sense? In this day and age, I feel like there's so many indie brands killing it with singles that everybody should be able to find something that looks sparkly and pretty to them. So let's pick a few of these and put them on the eyes. Take this little sip here first. I've been loving seltzer water lately, you guys, especially these AHA ones. You guys like seltzer waters? What's your favorite brand? This one, the bubbly, and the LaCroix are my favorites right now. All right, so just to help these adhere and sparkle as much as possible, I am taking some of my Ulta glitter primer on an M124. I'm just gonna put that on the lid so they have something to stick to, especially because, like I said, when I was swatching them, I could tell they were a little bit of a crumbly formula, and especially since I already have my base done, I do not want any fallout from these sparkly pretties. So now the choice is, which ones do I do? I only have so much lid space to try out these on the lids today. And I think I already mentioned this, but I've never ever used this brand before. This is total first impressions for me. We're just having fun today, so I don't really know what to expect. I think I want to start like in my inner corner and go out. So I am going to start kind of light and maybe do like kind of an ombre colorful type thing. I'm going to start with Quiet Skies just because that's one of the lighter shades that I picked up. I'm still going in with that same M124 just because it still has the stickiness on the brush. And I'm going to start that here on the inside of the lid. Yep, looks kind of like an icy silvery gray, just like it swatched. I just mention it though because sometimes maybe you guys have experienced this where you swatch something and it looks one way in the swatch, but then it actually ends up looking differently on the eye than it did on the swatch. So it's nice to know that these, at least so far, look the same on the eye as they did in the swatch. My brush is shedding. I have had these brushes for a while, so it may be time for me to look at some replacements here soon. All right, I don't want to go too far in with that first shade because I want to leave room to play with some others. I think I want to go a little bit more purpley maybe in the middle here. So I'm going to go with Luis, which was that like that only non-icy kind of more warmer toned purple, and try that out next. They are picking up on the brush pretty darn well, I will say, which is nice. All right, this isn't quite as poppy pizzazzy as I would have thought even with the glitter primer, but I will say I do like that it is meshing and blending well, like between the first shade and that shade. It is pretty seamless once I work and blend them a little bit, so that's nice that they are formulas that blend with themselves. You would think that would be the case within a brand especially, but not always. I am even with the glitter primer too, guys. I've been wiping it away as I go, and it hasn't been leaving any smudges, which is good, but it has been crumbling down onto my lower lash line, I will say. That's pretty so far, right? The two tones, I like that. Lovely. And I think I'm gonna go with one of the blues in the outer corner. I'm gonna go with Galaxy for the last one here, just because it's a little bit deeper, and I think it'll still give us that like effect of putting a deep shade on the outer portion of the lid. Yeah, do you see it like crumbling down here, the fallout? I don't know if you can see that on my camera or not. She is a crumbly girl for sure. I would definitely say these are shadows that you want to like pack on and press on either with a brush or your finger, and not ones that you're going to be able to swipe. Yeah, look at all this. That's a lot of fallout. Yeah, that one was definitely the worst when it came to fallout here. I'm gonna go off camera, try to clean up this fallout, finish with some mascara and a lip, and I will be back to give you my final thoughts on this first impression. Alright guys, we are back with the final completed look. What do you guys think? To finish things off, I did go in with a less compact brush for the last kind of bluish shade on the outer corners. Where I was having a lot of fallout before, I actually found that a less dense brush that was a little more fluffy helped it to not be so patchy, and I was getting less fallout. So that was weird, and that's probably just a learning curve with this particular formula on my part. I also added the Tarte Tartist mascara to the upper and lower lash lines. I put in a liner from LA Girl in the shade Baby Pink in my waterline, and I used my favorite lip gloss lately, the Essence lip gloss in shade Scarab. I also kind of just like zhuzhed my hair a little bit to, you know, it was a little damp before, but I think we're looking pretty good. What do you guys think of the look that I came up with? Do you guys like swatch parties? Would you be more interested in more videos like this where I like swatch a palette or singles for you and then go in and kind of give you like descriptions of them on my arm? Let me know in the comments down below, because of course I always want to make videos that you guys are interested in watching. And that is all today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!